Right guys, so big Spear and Jackson unbundling. It's plastering tools and just general building tools and construction. Contractor tools. So go for the big one first. It's very, very well packed. Get in this box first. See what it is. One thing I really love about they give you like a child case with them, so you can keep the trowels protected. And as you know from previous videos, that finger guard, very comfortable guys, very, very comfortable. So this one's ready to go. As you can see, the corners are slightly rounded and chamfered as well. I find these trowels very easily to break in. So if you did need a skimming trowel in a hurry, a couple of weeks floating, that's going to be really, really nice. On to the next one. So there is two of each as well, so I think that's two of the same. And this is a finishing trowel case. So this one doesn't have a guard on it, but it's 13 inches, so it's a bit smaller than the 14, obviously by an inch. Again, it's brilliant to have, this trowel protector. Just keep them as long as you can. Eventually they kind of do break in the van and stuff, but they're, keep your trowels good when you get them ready for skimming, if you can keep them as long as possible. So this is an insulation saw, ideal for cutting, expanding foam insulation, sponge insulation, pipe insulation, fiberglass insulation. So I'll show you the blade here if I can open this. Should be able to figure it out. So it's not even shredded guys, it's just sharp. A sharp blade on it. So definitely keep that blade. That's very sharp. So that'll be interesting if I'm ever doing any dabbing work with insulated boards. I think that's the way it was. I'll sort that out soon. So that's that first box done, and on to the next. It's quite heavy, this one. So quite a lot of different tools in this one. So bucket trowel. Again guys, I'm gonna do another video just specifically on this trowel, because I'm not sure when I first unboxed the first one of these that has been sent, but I want to show you how long it's lasted. It's not stainless steel, but you don't need stainless steel bucket trowels, but the one I have has cracked here. But they all seem to crack there. It's the ones that crack the whole way and break, or like look how thick that weld is, so that weld's never going to give on you. That probably is its weakest point. But like I say, I've had it for so long. It's probably the longest bucket trowel I've had. Have lots of other bucket trowels of Rafina and Ragni. All seem decent as well, but this one, just because I've had it for so long, and it's the one that I seem to always go to. It's like a big long handle on it, very, very comfortable. But like I say, I'm going to do a video specifically on those trowels alone. Very, very, in my opinion, very, very good. So guys, a square. Some people may think it's a triangle, but it's not, it's actually a square. So that'll give you, when you're building work, making sure you have things square, even plastering your reels and stuff. But very handy to have a square, guys. So it's got plenty of measurements on it for all the joiners out there. And it's even got conversions here, look. So it does all the working out for you. And it feels very nice as well, feels sturdy. A bit of weight to it, so not too bad. So snips. This one has a bit of a spring on it, so it clips, and the clips, both the clips, saw with Spear & Jackson. But yeah, I think it's Spear & Jackson. Basically, it's their cutting range. Might be able to get that one out. No, not just yet, but always need snips. So give these a go. See how long they last. It's quite a long one. Yeah. I've seen these lasting people, this style of snip, quite a long time. You'll see them in older plasterers' toolbox. There's the wind taking that away. But yeah, here we go. So the last out of this box is lots of screwdrivers. It's mixed flatheads and star heads. Do tend to find quite a lot of use for them, especially in domestic jobs. You're taking things off, light switches, lights. There's plenty of things you need screwdrivers for. Flatheads as well. You tend to find yourself needing a flathead at times, so very handy to have. 8-piece screwdriver set, very good. I'd like to get them out in another video maybe and show the comfort of them. So I'll put my hand in there. This is the last out of this big box, and then have, I don't know if anybody can guess what all that stuff is, but I'll have that next. So let me see. A large framing square, guys. It's pretty big. Goes up to 600. 60 centimeters. So very nice again, guys. Again, great if you're pulling out a stud wall. Anything you're doing, you need to get a square edge, a nice square build. I had to switch cameras there, so the audio might be a wee bit different, guys. Apologies, but we'll crack on the last couple of things here. Anybody have a guess what all this is? Quite well packed again. Take me some time to open this. I have to speed this part up. So this is their never bend one, guys, so should hopefully never bend. So I'll show you the blade here. Yes. That open. This is extremely well packed. So nobody was ever going to get hurt was never going to fall apart and be lost in delivery, that's for sure. So just, you know, if you're getting a delivery off them, it's going to be well packed up. Here we are, guys. Pickaxe. Let's use that sharp tip there. And they've made it very safe for us, so nobody's going to open that and get cut. Nice orange handle, so when you set it down on the building site or whatever, or anywhere you're working, you're going to see it straight away. Pretty sure that's like an insulated shaft as well, so if you were to hit any wires, you might not get killed. But yeah, very good, very heavy, so you can let the weight do the work for you when you're digging. Brilliant. So 2 more things to go. You just sort of know what that is so far. Good square mouth shovel. I used to have a shovel like this one. It's like a wee D-mouth shovel. It was very handy for in the tubs. Lifting out the mortar, believe it or not. The sharpness of the peak just allows you to get in, take a bit of stress off the arms. And again, with like some metal detecting or something, or digging and shoveling, it's pretty good. Similar to a long tail. It's kind of a long tail shovel, but people do sort of dig with them as well. They're all packed here, separated. So guys, wooden handle, nice and this feels sturdy and strong. Wouldn't say it feels heavy, but I wouldn't say it feels light. Comfortable handle, but honestly these for lifting out your mortar as a plasterer they're just brilliant. Again, so versatile, you can dig around the garden with them. And you can still shovel up stones and all. That spady, speary head just allows for so much more than what just a shovel. Like, it'll just scoop in better and get you away. But again, shovel again for mortar, for cleaning up. Everybody needs a shovel. Again, you can lift stones and stuff with it too. And again, we got the D-shaped handle, which is very comfortable. You know, you don't have to still hold it there, you can hold it there. But again, that's the same sort of build. This one has a red handle, so it might be a bit easier just to see when you set it down if there's lots of mess about. But look very well built, guys. Big long shaft. Normally the weak spot's down here. Normally these things used to stop there and it would always break there, so I think this being here, it's probably sunk down to there and then it's riveted through. So I think that's going to give that a lot of strength. So these are the sort of outdoory tools for gardening and construction, really. Hope you enjoyed this, guys.